Hey guys, and welcome back to Millie and Billy No Ball. This is episode 15, and we're just having a little chatty sit down as per with Millie and I. Hey Millie, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Billy?
I'm good. It's been a slow couple of weeks since exams have finished up for me. Just that kind of end of semester grind, I suppose, and then now a couple of weeks of nothing before I head back to New Zealand. And I
Right.
don't know if I told you, but I'm flying China Eastern
Oh,
Airways.
yes, you did tell me
Yeah,
that. Praying for
that's a
you.
really fun 12-hour flight, 8-hour layover, and 12-hour flight.
Love that.
I have no idea how that 8-hour layover is gonna go.
Where is it? Which airport?
Uh Shanghai?
Okay. Good luck with the directions and that airport.
My thing was, at least if I have 8 hours, I should be able to get to the gate eventually.
Right. Yeah. It gives you plenty of
Yeah.
time. I think
Yeah,
you should.
but it was £500 cheaper than the next the next higher up
Okay.
flight. So I was
Worth
just
it.
like,
Yeah.
do you know what my girl mathed it? I was like, then my Gold Coast flights are free.
Exactly. That's exactly right.
Yes, but how about you? How's international break?
It was very busy. It was quite a hectic break, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm happy to just finally be done for like 2 seconds because we have another international break very soon. And now I got a few days just to like chill a little. And then I'm heading back to New Zealand very soon. So I'm excited about that. And just excited to see my family, all my friends. But yeah, just go home. It's the first time I've been home in like 10 months. So yeah, I'm really excited.
How are the games? Mexico, America?
Yep, they were games, that's for sure. Um,
They were games.
yeah, I mean, the first one was in Mexico City, and we arrived, like, 2 days before, and I don't
Was
know if you're
Mexico City cool?
we didn't get out much, but, I mean, cool enough, I don't know. Like, it was like, we weren't really allowed out of the hotel, so
Yeah.
we didn't get to see much of it, but I assume it was pretty cool. But I don't know if you're aware, but it's 2,500 meters above sea level, so the altitude was fucked. Like,
Yeah, and especially because you're at the sea in
yeah.
Halifax.
No,
Yeah.
but, like, 1,000, you're struggling. 2,000, you're, like, struggling. Like,
That's
it's
insane.
tough. Like, I was feeling sick half time, like, it was not the vibe, and we like, normally, I don't it's kinda common practice to have, like, 8 to 10 days to get used to the altitude, and obviously we had 2, so we were not used to it at all, so that was kind of a struggle,
That's
so if you
really hard.
really
Yeah.
understand it in the first half, that was part of the reason. Um, so that was that, and then the second game, I think it was better than the first game. Obviously, we lost 2-0, so the result didn't really reflect that, but I think it was better, and then obviously the US was not great, but I
I mean, what are
mean,
you gonna do?
yeah, I mean, I think it was kind of like a eye-opener to be
Yeah.
like, "Look, like, this is the level
Standard. Yeah, the
that
level.
is the world, so naturally they'd be better than us," but, like, it was cool to be able to play them and, like, see how good they are and be like, "Wow, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
we're a little off it," so gives
Yeah.
us something to work on at least.
Yeah, definitely. And a good experience no matter what, playing a team at that level and getting to experience that.
It was cool, lots of learnings, but yeah, very mentally and physically draining, that's for sure.
Fun! Today we thought we would do some audience hot takes and give our opinion, basically. So we've collected some. I've added a few extras that I thought were interesting. The first one I can't remember your opinion on this, Millie, but socks over knees is an ick.
See, like, I feel like everyone has such different opinions on this. Like, some people think low socks are an ick, some people think, like, at knees is an ick, some people think about like, you can't really win, so I think I think when it becomes an ick is when, like, the socks are over the knee and then the shorts are covering the socks, so you can't see any
That's
skin.
where you draw the line.
That for me is an ick. If it's above
Mhm.
the knee, like, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I used to be a strictly at knee girl, and then all of a sudden everyone was pulling them over the knee, and I was like, "Oh, like, is this what we're doing now?" And then I tried it, and the compression was just a little bit much up there, I
Yeah.
think.
I find that when, like, I pull it above my knee, it naturally falls down anyway, so, like, mine's kinda always above the knee around it.
I guess it depends on the person, depends what looks good. Winning the Euros is a bigger achievement than winning the World Cup.
I disagree,
I
like,
also disagree.
completely. I don't understand how that could be a hot take because the World Cup is with the whole world and Euros is just with Europe. So
I
naturally,
suppose, yeah.
World Cup would be a greater achievement.
The only argument would be that there is a very high standard of football in the majority of European regions, but there also is in like South America. So I think it kind
Yeah,
of,
and it's like the
and
battle of
America
them
in
all
general.
in the World Cup, so
Yeah.
you have to play Europe and America.
Yeah. And also with the way it's set up, the teams that aren't as good don't even make it anyway. So it's
Exactly.
just,
I do understand that maybe the group stage is probably more challenging in the Euros than
yeah.
potentially the World Cup.
I don't know because that's what makes the World Cup so good and so difficult at times because there are those wild card instances.
Yeah,
Like
no,
you
for
can
sure, but I
argue
would
that,
say the group stage of the Euros, like, every game is kind of probably you need to play your starting lineup type thing.
yeah, definitely. The other side to that is that there are the kind of wild card instances, but I don't agree with that one. I think the World Cup is definitely it's just a different it is the World Cup and it's that for a reason. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm glad we established that.
I like this one. The Women's A-League has the potential to become more popular than the men's.
I agree with this.
I definitely agree with this one.
Like, I feel like
Not in
obviously the
any hate at all, but I just
no,
think,
not at all. I think the men's A-League, obviously isn't like a top 10 league in the world, so it's already kind of not as popular as maybe,
mm,
like, say, the MLS or, like, um, Premier League, obviously, and, like, I feel like the women's A-League is so entertaining and, like, so
I think they both will definitely grow in popularity a lot.
yeah.
Like, I definitely
But
think
I
they're
think
both growing
also
leagues.
how much the female side has grown already in, like, a few years, like,
Yeah,
at on a higher trajectory than the men's league,
yeah,
particularly. Just with all the, like it's so easy to, like, get behind them in the media, like, there's so many funny clips, like,
mm.
they're so entertaining and, like, just
It's
following
wholesome in a way
yeah,
that a football league is probably, in the way that your league this year was kinda wholesome. Like, it's got a kind of feeling of growth that these other leagues don't have because they are so big. So it kind of brings it back to the fan communities and why people actually love football. And I think if they
yeah,
hold on to that, then they're gonna like the A League, women's A League is gonna do really well. And they've got it's women's football in Australia and New Zealand, but Australia, like they love the Tillies, you know?
yeah, I was gonna say that, like, I think it might even reflect how they value their national teams. Like, I think the Matildas have more followers on Instagram than the Socceroos. So if it's anything like that, I would say they've got
Yeah,
some diehard fans in that country that will get behind the girls. So yeah, I think it
yeah,
has
yeah.
potential.
Yeah, definitely commercially as well because they are like all those girls are very marketable and they all their social media interaction and they get behind their own team and they get into the community. So I think it will definitely be interesting to see how both of the A leagues go in the next few years and what will happen, but I definitely think there's room for the women's A-League to grow massively. It'll be cool. Um, this is funny. If wait, how did I read it? If players and staff behave the way that they do in any non-sports industry, they'd be fired.
Well, definitely. But, like, I feel
Yes, but
like
I
that's
don't think
like
it's a problem.
yeah, no, I don't think it's
Yeah,
a problem because it's just the nature of the job.
yeah,
Like, if you're swearing at
but
your
it's
coworkers,
funny.
like, you're probably gonna get fired, but
Yeah, it made me laugh when I was thinking about that. Yeah, I think if you started yelling in a meeting at an office job, that wouldn't go well, but
yeah, you're getting let go. But yep,
HR is getting involved, but
yep, 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 and needs to.
imagine like an ex-athlete or an ex-staff going into an everyday kind of corporate world and then they go into a meeting and they're like, "We've gotta get up for it." And they just start giving everyone would be like, but maybe they need a little bit of that.
Yeah, who knows? Who
Maybe
knows?
there's a little passion in the office.
Yeah, might be good for them.
Um, oh, women's football fans need to get more into rivalries.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree. I think that's something that comes with time though.
Yeah, I agree with that as well. I think the more the game develops and each team is established more. I think it's
Yeah.
happening already a little in like England, but
Yeah.
and a little in America as well. But
I don't think there's any point in forcing it to be like any men's team rivalry. It's just gonna naturally happen the way it does. And maybe you don't want it to end with people getting into fights on the streets. Maybe it could just be a different sort of rivalry.
yeah, women's sports isn't as aggressive as men's sports, so different kind of rivalry, which we
Different
like.
kind of rivalry.
A little less.
Uh, this one hit a nerve, Millie. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm ready.
You shouldn't wear football jerseys at festivals or on nights out. I 100% agree with that one.
Yep, except we did wear our jerseys too long.
Take it from us. If you do anything in your life, don't.
Someone should have ripped that shirt off us.
I was in a different top. You were wearing your Man United top. And I was like, no, don't worry. Like, let me get changed into my Arsenal shirt.
Yeah, because I remember I forgot like a nice
Yeah.
top.
But why didn't I just go, Millie, why don't you borrow one of my tops?
That would have been a lot smarter, honestly.
I think there was some bad juju from the jersey wearing.
Yeah, I agree. I don't mind it on guys. Like, I feel like guys can
Mm.
sometimes pull it off. Like, just because it's a little
Yeah.
more interesting than a plain white top, which they normally wear.
I did actually wear one to a Tate McRae concert and that looked really cute because she wears
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
jerseys
yeah,
and I was like, oh, that was actually really cute. But
yeah. I think it depends on the occasion and what the
depends on
jersey
the occasion.
like.
Yeah. Children shouldn't be able to play in professional leagues.
I agree
I
to a certain
You
extent.
do?
Like, I think
You literally played in professional league when you were
no, but I
17.
mean, like, I was gonna say, I think 16 and up I'll allow, but, like, anything but, like, 15, 14, 13 is
Mm,
insane.
yeah.
Like,
I don't
that is
know.
so young.
Well, to be fair, like a couple of years ago, I thought that 17 was insane. And now I see like Max Dowman playing in the Champions League and I'm like, oh yeah. Like I feel like it's just more,
Yeah.
well not oh
It's a
yeah,
lot more
but like
nice
it's
because,
becoming
like
more normalized. That was still
yeah,
insane, but
but, like, when
it's
I think
more
back to
normalized.
myself, 13, it almost feels like kinda exploiting, like, because you don't know what you want at that age.
And I feel like you can still get a lot out of just training and playing at lower levels without actually having to be in that first team environment, maybe.
Well, sure, like, I don't think it's an issue training, like, 3,
Mm.
4 times a week, but also there's a lot, like, in the NWSL who, like, went in at, like, 13, 14, 15, and they maybe played
Yeah, that's
twice.
not good.
it's like, first of all, you're kind of ruining your development by not playing, like, for
Mm.
pivotal years, like, when like, those ages is when you should be playing the most, like 13, 14, 15, 16, and then you're just, like, what, training the whole time, and you're not getting
Yeah.
any play experience? Like, it seems
It
crazy to
seems
me.
like there's a lot of young girls, they're not even women yet in the NWSL.
Yeah,
It seems
and,
like
like,
there's a
I wanna
lot.
say maybe 2 or 3 out of 20 play, and the rest kinda
Mm.
just, like, train. That's about it.
Yeah. I guess
So, I
because
don't know. I
I
think it's situational because obviously it's different in, like, England where they've got the academies and they can train with the first team and then go play in, like, the reserve team.
yeah.
I still think, like, 13 is crazy to me. 14 sounds a little better, but, like, 13 is insane.
Yeah, even 14. 14, I
Like,
was
15 up is,
yeah.
like, yeah, minimum for me.
Yeah, 15, I think but then how do you everyone it's so weird as well because everyone at these ages matures at such different levels, and it's kind of hard to create a firm line.
Yeah, I think it's so situational, but I think it makes sense for them to, like, train with the reserve team or whatever, and then if they go train with the first team, that's fine, and play on the weekend, whatever. But, like, just make sure they're playing and, like, enjoying it and not,
Mm. And
I
having
don't know.
balance.
Yeah, and not kinda getting
Yeah.
seems a little weird
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. I agree with that one. You shouldn't support different women's and men's club, have one club.
I think that's kinda hard because I would say in England, yes, but
Yeah, in England, yes, but in the world, you don't have to have one club.
exactly, because, like, in the US, like, NWSL doesn't have brother clubs, like, it's
Yeah.
individual teams, so it makes sense, but yeah, in, like, England and I would say, like, Italy and all those kind of
Yeah.
league have the men's and female version.
Yeah, because there's a lot in the UK that they just support different teams, and
Weird to me.
I just don't think I could do that. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think I could wake up maybe they got into football later in life, but I don't think I could be raised to love and support one club and then be like, "Oh, actually, I'm gonna support this women's club instead."
It's kinda crazy. Like, even, like, A-League, I think you should support one.
Yeah, I agree with that. But then obviously, and there are gonna be instances where it's different, but
Yeah, for
if you
sure.
have the opportunity to support both the women's and men's team
You should.
in the same entity, then I think you should. Because
Yeah, I
it's
agree.
more fun, and
Yeah,
that's
sure.
what it's all about. It's about the club.
Yeah, the
It's
double
not
headers,
yeah.
things like that.
Yeah. It's great. It's great.
It's
More
good fun.
community.
Yep.
Mm. Oh, I also wanted to get your opinion on this. Actually, I already know what your opinion on this is gonna be because we were talking with hot takes, and I saw this girl on TikTok, and it was like, "What is your" is it the I can't remember what the account was called. It was this guy said to him, "What is your football ick?" And she's like, "I think that if" bear in mind this was a woman, she was like, "I think that women, if they wanna go to the games and they wanna wear the jerseys, they need to leave the fashion out of the football and just wear the jerseys the normal way, like, not crop it or anything."
Why does she care?
And I just was like, "You are a sad, sad woman.
Yeah, sour gal.
Like, why do you care? Put a smile on your dial. Like, cheer up. It's better that people look cute going to football games." Like, what? And I think she was an Arsenal fan as well, and I was like, "You're not representing like, your club literally made a cropped, collarless version of your third short shirt for this reason."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Yeah, when they wear, like, cropped jerseys with mini skirts," like, "Okay, sounds cute." I just thought that just really annoyed me because I was like, "Why are you trying to like, are you trying to look, like, chopped at the
Ooh.
football?"
Yeah, and, like, why do you care? Why do
Like,
you
wouldn't
care?
you if you're gonna take photos and stuff as you would because it's fun. Like, wouldn't you rather look good?
Yeah.
I mean, wear it however obviously, like, just wear it however you wanna wear it, and, like, she was saying that fashion and football don't go together when they literally go together constantly, and I just thought
Yeah.
that was
Like, why do you think they do, like, pre-game walk-ins with their fits?
yeah, maybe if she put on a cute crop top and a skirt one day and she'd be like, "Oh, this actually looks really cute."
Literally.
Don't bash it till you try it. Um, I wanna ask you how your exams went.
Well, I actually have to do an exam after this. I'm kind of right now, so I have to
What's
do
it
an exam.
for?
It is my accounting one, pretty sure. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I did my other one last week on tour, so that was really fun as well. Um, but I haven't got my results back, so I'm actually not sure how I did, but I'm
No, I
hoping I
don't
did
think they're not coming out till ages, I don't think.
well. Okay. Well, who knows? Hopefully I did well. But I did get an email from both my professors saying I got top something percent, and I was
Hey,
like,
really? Oh
"Ah."
my god!
Yeah,
Are you serious? That's so cool.
I hope you
Why
should major in this next semester or something. And I was like, yeah, maybe I will.
you you're so nonchalant about your uni, because what do you mean? I swear every time I ask you about your uni, you're like, "Oh, like, I'm just, like, so behind, and it's just, like, blah, 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 blah."
No, I am. But like for some reason, like sometimes I just pull it out of the bag.
Are
Like I
you one of
used,
those people that when you just sit down and do the work, you're actually really good at it?
unfortunately, yeah. Like I in year 9 and year 10, I didn't get a single merit.
Oh, I hate
I
you
was
for that.
I was a try hard. I was a real try hard, and I did year 11 maths in year 9.
Yeah, see, I was an English tryhard, but
Okay. See, I wasn't an English girl. I was more like science, maths.
mm,
That was my
yeah.
shit. So that's why
I
I'm
was an
doing good in accounting and economics.
I guess you're lucky with well, not lucky, that's your brain, but with those subjects, like, if you know it, you know it.
Yeah, it's like
Mm,
I like that it's black and white. Like there's one right answer.
yeah,
Whereas I
yeah.
hate English because it's like maybe
That's
it's
why I've
tried.
been that's why I've been kinda struggling with some of my subjects because you actually have to it's not just like, "Oh, figure this out and now you know how to do it and apply it to this." I You have to know so much and then connect it to this and then write about this and then I'll ask you this question and I kinda just not that I would ever revert to doing anything numbers related ever in my life. I wake up every morning pleased that I don't have to do any maths.
No, I love maths, unfortunately. Well, I don't love it, but I just that was always the
Your
subject I was.
subject.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was best at
Yeah.
that. And
Like at
that
school when at the end of year 11, everyone's like, "You won't drop maths next year. Like, you won't. Like, you'll just do stats. You'll do it. There's no way you're actually gonna stop doing maths." And I was like, "Watch me." I was telling this to Joe the other day when we had to do the reading out loud of the book in
yeah,
class.
yeah.
I was the person that everyone would be like, "Could Billy read?" Like,
Wow, so you were like the smarty pants at English.
yeah, I was. Joe was saying that when he would read out loud, he would just be like, "Oh, I can do it," and then everyone would be like, "No, anyone but Joe,"
Damn. Damn.
because he would just be like, "Da da 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 da."
Yeah, he's got kind of monotone ways, it's funny.
Like, and even his teacher, like, he'd be like, "I can do it, sir," and his teacher would be like, "Oh, like, does anyone that's not Joe?"
Damn.
He's putting himself out there, but he kind of did it
Like,
on
you have
purpose.
the confidence to keep asking is like admirable. Because after I got denied like that, I would.
Why? I don't know. I just don't think it's his strong suit. He's got better at it since he's had to do like football interviews and stuff. But wow, it was really not a strong suit.
That's so funny.
And it was like when we had to do we had to do like poetry in year 12. And he wrote like a poem about his cat dying and it failed.
adorable. Couldn't just go for him in a tea just for the cat dying? That's crazy.
I know, it was, like, really heartfelt. Well, thanks everyone for listening along today. Next time we record, Millie will be back. I don't think I'll be back. But then we'll both be back soon and recording some fun in-person episodes, which I think will be really exciting, and more fun summer stuff. So, see you guys next week. Week after.
Yay!